meat or chicken as well. That is the first thing. But you know, after offering the first thing over here, what we do with the offering, I don't leave it here forever. I will bring home because it belongs to me. You bring something to offer. When you finish, you bring to home, right? But when I bring home, I don't eat for myself only. I will delay all the offering for the little kids firstly, little kids, and then elder people later, because we believe that after offering, the king he blessed inside the food or the drinks. That is a luckiness or healthy as well. So give it for the children first, and then elder people later, and then older people like us lastly, because we are still strong, right? That is the traditions of Vietnam. What we do with the offering, I mean, which I can eat or drink. But
I think the thing is that the Vietnamese are basically following the Hindu culture, which is life after birth. And what happens is that the offerings that we saw in the previous temple, they serve beer and biscuits and wine and whiskey and anything, flowers and dragon fruit and whatever else. But their thinking process is that the offerings are like going to the king, and because they believe in an afterlife and that food is being blessed, so then they bring that food back home, and then they give it, share it with other people. So I can feel that there is a massive effect of Indian Hinduism in Vietnam, not only in the cultural connotations like family cultures, but also, in my opinion, I feel that they are following the afterlife tradition and afterlife thought processes like Hinduism from India. So obviously, this whole context of Buddhism that actually started from India and spread in these regions has also brought in a confluence of Hinduism with it. So, so as we heard the guide speak and explain as well, I found that these are similarly in the same temple area. These are paddy fields which have got green rice on them at the moment. I'm not sure if I can take the camera that close, but within a month this rice will be ready for harvest, and after that they will do one more crop on the same soil, and then basically that's it for the before the winter sets in. The winters here are around 16 to 17 degrees Celsius, and people find that really cold weather, as opposed to how the west we have 0 and minus degrees there. So for them 16 degrees is like freezing cold weather here. But at the moment we are the first harvest of the rice fields, and that's how basically it's very much agricultural land, similarly to India as well in those respects. And they're thinking as well in the afterlife, which is still dominant in most Vietnamese offerings as well, which we do in Indian temples too in the same way. So that is something that is binding the whole of Southeast Asia in a cultural context as a one culture, if you know what I'm saying. It's that is how the people are being bound here by a similar thought process and similar thinkings, at least in Southeast Asia. So thank you very much for hearing this. Bye bye.